All right, cool guys. Today is going to be a little different. We're going to go ahead and back test some of the moves that happened this week in the market. So let's go ahead and do that. We have Jason who told us to look at USDJPY. So let's go to USDJPY. Let's go to lower time frame. Let's clear this chart actually. Let's clear the chart up. All right, guys. If anybody has any charts at for USDJPY, whether you took some trades or you guys have some future potential trades, go ahead and send them in. Go ahead and send them in. But let's see, this is Friday. Where's Monday start? Boom, Monday is here. Sunday, all right, cool. So let's go ahead and see if there was anything that could have been popping on. Sunday's about there. Cool. Let's go ahead and see what is good. So first of all, let's go to the daily time frame. Let's move this out the way. All right, so we can see that the market has been bullish for USDJPY since September, right? We hit a specific zone in the market and the market started to reverse. So let's go to the higher time frame, the monthly. And let's take a look and see why the market started to get some bullish momentum. So we're on the monthly time frame, right? We can see we have a clean break of structure here to the upside, right? BOS, bullish break of structure. And our last selling candle is right here, right? So this is going to be awesome. I see it. This is going to be my starting point. So if I go ahead and box up this whole candle here, this is going to be my buy zone, right? The thing is it's so big, it's so big. Most people wouldn't want to go ahead and just put their starting point entry there, stop loss there, right? Even if it was, 50% of that zone, that's a big entry and stop loss. You know what I'm saying? 1 to 3 would be somewhere here. Take the highs, that's a 1 to 4. So what we have to do is we have to wait for the market to reverse, right? We have to wait for that market to reverse and get some extra confirmation on lower time frame. So obviously we could have taken this as a what is it called? A test trade, right? Super small lot. When you're testing this zone, testing the waters to see if this is the right zone the market wants to respect. And obviously, at first, it didn't. But when you're looking at zones, right, when we're taking a look at things, how do we know when the market violates a zone? Does anybody want to unmute and share with the family if you know, right? When the market violates a zone completely, what needs to happen? What do we need to see?
He
We
changed
need to see,
direction.
yeah, yeah. I mean, that's exactly what we would need to see, exactly. Right? So we can see here that this would be the low. We would need a full candle break and close below here. So you see how we just had that wick? We would have need something like this. Boom. Give me the whole thing. Oops. Double click. Make this red. Darker red. All right. We would have liked a full break and close below. Once we get that, we know that this starting point has been violated. Right. But since, it gave a little bit of trouble, it was picking some pockets, who over leveraged in this starting point? The market's coming for you. Right? Who over leveraged? Who got in early? The market's going to come for you, right? Once you go ahead and hit your stop loss, once they take some money, right, they're going to start going into some bullish momentum. So, let me pull this over here a little bit. So when that happens, guys, we need to go ahead and hop on a lower time frame and see what we can see in order to get some bullish bias, right? So we can see here, this is what we have. Look at the structure that we have, right? We're breaking lows to the downside. We're continuing to break lows. Break a structure to the downside. Break a structure to the downside. Guys, where should my change of character line be? I need a change of character line. Where should my change of character line be? If you guys want to go ahead and annotate on the chart, that would be cool. Talk to me. Talk to me. My change of character, not the starting point. Where's my change of character? We're continuously having broken structures, right, to the downside. Yes, let's go. My change of character line should be right here. Awesome. If you can delete that, that would be amazing. We have a bullish change of character, right? So if I'm looking at this, I have two opportunities that I'm looking at. If you can delete that, that would be amazing. There's two things that I can look at. There's a starting point, and then there's the shoulder. So notice we have a bullish break of structure giving us the change of character. Guys, we need to follow that breakout back down to the last selling candle. So we have one candle, two candle, boom, right here. That's my starting point right there, guys. So if we box that up, boom, market came back. Market came back for you and gave you a really, really nice move. So even if this was something that you were looking at, like your stop loss at this low, market gives you a 1 to 2, definitely could have partial down, right? You were just shy of 1 to 3, but the market comes back into your entry. Most likely you got hit break even, but that's okay. You can't be mad at having, you know, good money management. But we have to find our ways we can. Does that make sense? We have to know how to get back in. That's the only thing. So if you held and you're like, you know what, I'm hold on for dear life. I know what I'm risking. I know traders who do that as well, right? They're putting their stop loss where it's supposed to be. They're 1 to 3. And if they hold on and market comes back, they're not going to get emotional. They're not going to exit their trade. They know exactly what they've risked. Market comes back, hey, it's okay. And then they run that. So if that's something you do, you hit break even, but most people don't do that. So what else are we looking at? Right? This was one opportunity that was taken, right? Gave a move. What else? What other opportunities can you see here? Let's actually leave them. Let's actually put it right here. So the starting point was taken here in this area. Do you guys see anything else we can look at for opportunities for buys? Yes, the shoulder zone. So this would be my 4-hour shoulder. Thing is, it doesn't look like it comes down there that far on this hour. So let's go to the daily. So look at this, guys. Do you guys see a move in here? On the 4-hour time frame, my change of character is right here, guys. Where's my change of character on the daily time frame? Because look, now there's no defined pullback, right? So if I'm looking at this on the daily, I could probably just take that off because there was no break of structure in that area. Does anybody see it? I need to move this line. Where can I move this line to, guys? Break the structure here. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Where should my change of character line be, guys?
Like right there above the top.
This one right here, where they're drawing it?
No.
Okay, draw it. Can you annotate?
Yeah, I think so. I think it should be right here.
It should be right above this right here.
Okay.
Right here. That's my change of character. Reason why it's not up here, guys, right? Follow the structure. Follow the structure that the market's giving you. Even though it's just a one candle pullback, on that 4-hour time frame, it's going to be a pretty decent pullback, right? This is the one that the market is telling you about, right? So don't get caught up in only the big ones. Make sure you identify them all. Does that make sense, guys? Because that a lot of people were going to give too much respect to the market, right? If you're going to let the market change character here, you know what? You have to wait for this whole move to happen. You have to wait for this whole thing to happen, right? You have to literally wait for this whole thing to happen, and then the market's going to come back and give you an entry. That's not what we want. We want to catch this move here. Does that make sense, guys? We want to be able to catch this whole move here and send it back up. So if we give the market too much respect here, we're not going to identify the proper change of character. Does that make sense, guys? So when we look at this, this is my change of character, right? My shoulder zone is from the lowest wick to the closest body. Now, if you want to add this in there, I wouldn't even be mad at you. I wouldn't be mad because that is a low, super low wick. But if you're going based off what the market gave you here, it's the same. I wouldn't be mad if you used the slowest wick either, right? But this would be your entry, right? That would be your entry. And unfortunately, this is a big stop loss, but that's the one that we're going to use because this is the daily time frame. Now, 1 to 1, 1 to 2, 1 to 3. Guys, if you get a 1 to 3, are you really mad? Are you really mad that your stop loss was this big? You tell me. If the market actually hits your take profit, you're going to be upset that your TP was kind of big.
No, nope,
No,
nope.
no, no, no. Now look at this. The market actually ran a 1 to 5.5. 1 to 5, pretty much, which is great. That's really, really good, right? Really, really good. So now that we know, right, why did the market actually hit break even right here, right? Because this was the first starting point we were looking to take, right? You got in, you're able to catch that change of character we're looking for. The market came right back to the same area and gave us the shoulder. This just looks a lot cleaner here. And gives us the shoulder. And that's why the market came back to hit this zone break even. Does that make sense, guys? And that was the real move right here. That's the one. Does that make sense, guys? Let me know if that makes sense. So yes, the market gave a ton of drawdown when it came to this buy zone, right? It gave a lot of drawdown. But look, yes, sir. But look, we don't have to be the first ones in, guys. And that's what I'm always preaching, right? And this goes for every time frame, guys. Even though this happened on that daily time frame slash weekly, monthly time frame, this happens on the 5 minute, on the 1 minute, on the 15 minute. When you see a starting point or a shoulder, you never have to be the first one in. Whoever was the first one in had massive drawdown. Boom. They get some profit. Second one in, a little bit of profit, had some drawdown. Third one in, boom, had some profit. Let's go. Let's go. Market gives some drawdown. But notice how we don't have a clear change of character till right here. Boom. Now maybe, let me see, because maybe you do get fooled here. I wouldn't, let me see. Most likely it would be this one. Let's go to that 4 hour time frame real quick. Yeah, I would have liked that wick because that's the highest wick in that range. So on a daily time frame, you don't get fooled. Where we at? You don't get fooled. So you shouldn't have been looking for buys in this area. Right? But as soon as we get a clear change of character, Angie, this is the ugly head and shoulder that we don't like to see, right? The buys, it just doesn't look as appealing. But bro, look at how nice this was. Market respects BOS of the downside. BOS of the downside. We get the change of character right here. And look, man, it's ugly. It's ugly, but man, look at that reaction. Trust me, I didn't like the finding bias in the market either when I first got started with level. But look at that, baby boy. Let me tell you, when you can see structure like that, guys, trust it with your eyes. Trust it. Take the opportunity because man, you don't want to miss out and be like, bro, I saw it. I saw it, bro. But I don't know. I was scared. You don't want to be that person, guys. Even if you're scared to take it, calculate your risk. know what you're willing to risk on that opportunity, and let the market do its thing. Because when it hits TP, guys, you're gonna start feeling a lot of confidence, and it's gonna start feeling good. So we know the market's bullish. Right? I just wanted to break that down because, man, whoever missed this down here, I mean, it really gave clear opportunities. Double confirmation. We just had to wait for it. So now the market's bullish, right? Now, on the daily time frame, we can already see this was a lot of a consolidation, and it's pretty ugly, but we can still take a look at this. Now, I know a lot of us want to jump to lower time frames, but when you can see things happen on higher time frames, man, you don't really need lower time frames. I'm telling you. Like, look at this. Even though these are ugly plays, right? You would consider this liquidity for sure, 100% liquidity. I 100% agree with you, right? But look at how the market keeps giving bullish momentum and bullish sentiment. Guys, is this a break of structure to the upside? Yes or no? You tell me. Higher high,
Yes.
higher low, we break structure to the upside. Guys, this is your starting point right here. I don't know why this the screen right here just looks weird. The color's off. I even make it green just so it looks good to me. Right? Boom, came right in and took off. Look at this, guys. Oops. Look at this. Would you consider that a break of structure to the upside? Higher high,
Yes.
higher low, in the same candle. Higher high, right? Oh, what's up, Maria? Shoot, I seen you in a minute, girl. What's good? Higher high. Look at this is the last selling candle. Market comes right back in and continues. Look at this, guys. Would you consider that a break of structure to the upside? Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Market breaks structure to the upside. Guys, this last selling candle here, that's my starting point in this area. Market comes back in, and we're just respecting the bullish market structure. We get another break of structure to the upside. Clicking buttons over here. Another break of structure to the upside. This is the last starting point in this area. Last one, right? Last starting point. And then the market continues. Market flies. So they were saving this starting point for later, right? They're saving this starting point for later. We just got to set in the loop. Set in the loop. Now look at this. Market continues. Higher high, higher low. Market was so good and so bullish, the market gapped and ended up here. So when you see that, guys, that is a break of structure also. It's also a break of structure. Look at the market literally opened up here and stayed above here. That's a BOS. Where is my starting point? Right here. Now look, the market gave some drawdown. That is true. You probably hit stop loss. It's also true, right? Because this would be your stop. I would agree. But look, if you got in, you definitely had stop loss. But how can we get back in? Well, how can we get back in, guys? We have higher high, higher low. Market gives us another higher high break of structure. Who wants to find my starting point? Who wants to circle my starting point? I need to adjust this zone. Let's go. So let's go, Josue. Let's go. My starting point is right there. So look, even if you took a loss, you took one loss out of one, two, three, four. You took one loss out of four trades, or out of five trades, I guess. Right? Boom, you come right back. Market gives you another one. And that was even better than these ones. Boom. Take a loss like a boss. Let's go. Let's go. Now look at this, guys. This was Monday, right? That's literally Monday. Guys, this is Monday. This was this week. Look at this. Look at this structure. Now, we know this is the daily starting point, but what can give us even double confirmation, right? Because there's starting points in the market and then there's structure, which create the head and shoulders. Now, again, Angie, they're not always going to be pretty, Angie, but we have to mark them up. Now, anytime we're in bullish market structure, there is still bearish BOSs. So we need to mark them up, right? Bearish BOS, market broke structure to the downside. Market starts to consolidate. Okay, cool. Where's my break of structure to the downside? Let's see. Do we have one here? It looks like this is my bearish break of structure to the downside. And I can honestly probably even add these wicks in here. I guess that wouldn't count as a bullish break of structure. But if I'm using this, that's definitely something that I'm looking at. But I'm also not forgetting about the structure in itself. Right? I can see the market's going lower. And if we change to the line chart, we can see that the market does break and close below the line. And not only that, I can see with my eyes. Oops. I can see with my eyes that there's consolidation here, but there's wicks that drop down lower. Can you see? You tell me, can you guys see that? Can you see that there are wicks lower than these wicks, right? And then this is the lowest wick. Find that staircase market structure. Find that staircase market structure, guys. Find that. Even if it's not a break of structure, guys, the structure still matters. When you can see this, that matters. So I'm gonna label it more as a liquidity sweep because we never really broke structure. And I'm also gonna label this as a liquidity sweep because it's not a defined break of structure, right? But look, where's my change of character at, guys? Because the market, you guys tell me, would is the market in a downtrend or an uptrend in this specific area? In this specific area, is the market in an uptrend or a downtrend? Down, right? Now, it's totally different than this right here, right? We can easily see the market is in an uptrend in this specific area. But when we're looking to continue buys, we need to mark up the structure, guys, and stay on top of that. Because look, there was a buy zone right here. We know that back to that daily time frame, people were looking for buys. Anytime we're looking for buys, we always focus on the structure. Never forget that, guys. Levels is a market structure strategy. So if you can't identify that stair-step market structure, we need to focus on that. Need to focus on that. And this right here would be my left shoulder, right? On the 4-hour time frame. That could be totally different and change on the daily. So let's go to the daily real quick. So now look at this. Check this out, guys. I'm gonna delete this. Let's move this out the way. Notice we have lower low, lower high. Do we have a break of structure now on this time frame? On the daily time frame, do we have a break of structure in this area? Yes. See. See me, bro. So now my shoulder is from the lowest wick, which is right here, to the closest body. We have just missed that, bro. Just missed that. But look, that was double confirmation to why we were buying. And hey, it's okay. It missed my shoulder. But look, my starting point could have got all the action. Could have got all the action. Now let's go ahead and drop down and see what we could have gotten here. Let's lower that up. Let's lower this up too. All right. So look, this is Monday again, right? This is Monday. So this is the start of the week. Friday, Thursday, Friday, boom, market closes right inside the buy zone, guys. Right? So let's go ahead. Let's go down here so we can see the market. So on this time frame, on the 1 hour time frame, we know that this is the break of structure. Again, we're looking for the buy, right? So this is the downtrend in this specific area that we're looking to reverse to continue up higher, right? So go to the 4 hour. Now on the 4 hour, there's only one pullback. So this is my change of character. Okay. That's my change of character line. Awesome. Now my break of structure is right here. We can easily see that. Break of structure to the downside. But look, I want to see if I can catch the trade even lower, right? Even lower. So let's drop down to the 15-minute. Cool. So this is what I'm seeing here. We have drop down, pull back, drop down. It looks like this wick right here is actually the lowest wick in this area. Nope, this one is. But I would still like this zone anyways. Give the market room. I'm not, I don't care about getting in early. So this would be my change of character. Now my shoulder would be right here. That would be my shoulder zone. Lower low, shoulder, lower high, my neckline, lower low, the head, and then boom, we get the change of character. Look, we actually get the change of character here, come right back into that shoulder, and then I don't think we come back into this shoulder. I think the market just continues up. Let's go up to the 30-minute. Yeah, I like that. I like this zone a lot better. Especially when you see this, guys, like what it feels like battling for equal lows. Like, hey, just let it be equal lows. Like I'm not gonna try to be, try to be the sniper of the week. Just use the previous low and keep it simple for yourself. Even I do that, right? I keep the market simple. So even right here, this was a good trade. Now, does the market ever come back into this area? No, the market does not come back. Now, why does it not come back? Why does it not come back, guys? Now let's take a look. We can see here this is the right shoulder. So this right here was a super nice trade. If you would have gotten here, this is literally the trade of the week. If you got that, you're literally up for the whole week, right? But look, check me out. Let's just keep it clean. Let's keep it clean. Break of structure to the downside, right? Another bearish break of structure. Guys, what would this be? Would this be a break of structure to the upside or a change of character to the upside? Which one? Break of structure to the upside, change of character to the upside. Change of character. We have a bullish change of character right here. So we go, so we go from lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. What does this become, guys? Lower high? What does this become now? Are you guys with me? Higher high. Let's go, Angie. Watching the boot camp. Let's go. Higher high. Right? Boom. So let's go ahead and leave that there. Now we're in bullish momentum now. So we have higher high, higher low, break a structure to the upside. Look at this, guys. BOS, break a structure to the upside. Clean market structure here. Why do you think the market came back into this area, guys? The starting point. Julius, we don't really worry about imbalances when it comes to levels, but if that's what you see, it goes hand in hand with the starting point because usually after the starting point or supply and demand or order block is created, the imbalance is created right after, right? That starting point gives it that momentum. There was so much money flooded into the markets right when that starting point was created, right? This starting point here, that the market pulled back, got some momentum, money came into the market, created this imbalance with this breakout rally. So usually an imbalance follows a starting point, but we use the starting point as our specific entry in the market. So this last selling candle, that's my starting point. And that right there would have been my second opportunity to take this trade up. And the market literally, boom, takes off and does its thing. And those right there, guys, trade of the week. Got you. And I'm not saying that you're wrong because I know like we mix levels and smart money on these calls, but levels specifically just worries about the structure, and then pretty much supply and demand. We don't really mix in imbalances too much. But if you see that and that aligns with what we got going, go ahead and trust what you see, bro. But yeah, guys, literally the moves of the week, which is insane. I mean, we could break this down even more. I mean, let's go down to the five, bro. Now this is like if you're trying to be like you're trying to be him. You feel me? You're trying to be the emulation. Now again, guys, this is our bullish momentum, right? Market already let us know that we're like, hey, we hit our bullish zone. Let's go, bro. We're ready to go. Okay, cool. I got you. I got you. Market gave us this slight downtrend into our buy zone. Guys, we need to focus on the market structure on the way down, right? Very, very important. Honestly, guys, it's gonna help you so much finding head and shoulders, buys and sells when you focus on breaking structures and change of characters, right? Notice here we have a bearish breaking structure to the downside. Boom. Market drops down, pulls back, bearish breaking structure to the downside. Market jumps down, pulls back, goes even lower. We have it looks like a bearish breaking structure to the downside. Right? Guys, if the market is in a slight downtrend view, where should my change of character line be? Because sooner or later, the market is going to have to reverse and come back up. Go ahead and annotate. I know we have some vets. Go ahead and annotate. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Dang, y'all ain't even y'all watching the Jake Paul fight, huh? Who's winning? Mike better whoop that boy. Yeah, wait. Nah. Yes, Julius. Yes, sir. My change of character is gonna be right here. Focus on the structure. If you can delete that, that would be amazing. Focus on the structure, guys. I mean, we have 25 people on the call. I don't even see 25 trading view links in the chats on a daily basis. Don't be spectators on this call, guys. I'm here to help you. I'm literally I do these calls all the time to help you guys. I started these calls to help you guys. I hope I do my best and y'all understanding. Maybe y'all are just like, you know what, I got this, Vinny. But for those who don't, and you guys are struggling, and you guys have been struggling for a minute, and you guys know you guys need the help, please unmute. It's okay. I've been there, guys. Trust me. I've reached out to people to help me for trading. I've reached out to Oren, reached out to a lot of people to help me. All right, I'm here to help you guys. Focus on the structure. We have lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Market gives us a lower low, and then boom, we get a high. So guys, we have two zones we can use. Breakout. Follow that breakout back down to the starting point. One candle, two candle, the recandle, boom, right here. That starting point, that's my buy zone. Boom. Now, guys, where's my shoulder? Who wants to just tell me where my shoulder is? Draw on my chart. Where is my shoulder for this play here?
The breaker
Pose.
structure.
Yes, sir. Let's go, baby. Right here. That is my shoulder. Now my stop loss, that's the head. So look, this trade right here, boom, market gave it some momentum. Now look, why did the market come back into this zone? Baby, talk to me nice. Talk to me nice, guys. Tell me now. Guys, these are the trades you needed for this week. Forget about the trades up here that you're looking for. These are the ones you should have been focusing on. Let's go back up to that 4-hour time frame. Was it the daily? Let's go ahead and close this out. Guys, the market from this area alone, gave 4,000 pips, 4,400 pips. Unless, is that 400? Even if it's 400, my God. Even if it's 400 pips, that's great. 4,000, even better. Why? Because you weren't trading it off the daily time frame. It came into your daily time frame zone and you dropped down. You dropped down. We dropped even lower. We dropped even lower. We did all this stuff time frame by time frame, guys. Time frame by time frame. This could have been your first entry right here. First entry. My second entry could have been, let's see, where was it at? Oh, right here. Second entry could have been right here. Stop loss at this low. Third entry is right here. Stop loss at this low. Now let's go back up the time frame. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Let's see. If we were looking to continue this trend, guys, and we were looking to continue these buys, where would my take profit have been? If I'm looking to continue with this bullish trend, right? We have higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Where would I wanted to take profit, guys? Long term, if I'm looking for swing ideas, if I'm looking to hold this, where do you want me to take profit at, guys? Where would you be thinking? Annotate on my chart. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, this area right here. Why? Notice every time the market gives us a blanket structure and comes back for us, right? Blanket structure. Notice how once it makes this U-turn and comes back for this buy, we want to take it out. Boom. TP has been hit. Blanket structure to the upside. As soon as it comes back for us and makes that U-turn, we want to take this out. So look, if you were looking to hold these trades, let's go back up here. Let's go to the 1 hour so we can find this stuff. Your first trade is a 1 to 9. Your second trade is a 1 to 13. And your third trade is a 1 to 45. All by dropping down and following the structure. So look, you could have caught the first initial moves of the week, right? Of the whole week. The market actually flew. I mean, in this trade, 1 to 60, you're not holding it this much, but 1 to 24, 1 to 18. So look, you could have caught this whole move, guys. But look, where is the next idea coming? In our head, where is the next idea coming to, guys? Let's delete this stuff because we already found that out, right? Break a structure. We had a starting point here, right? Guys, if this was my last break of structure to the upside, last break of structure to the upside, where do you think that this market is coming down to? Who wants to annotate on my chart? Where do you think? This is my breakout rally. Boom. Let's go, Miguel. He's tired of hearing me. We have the breakout rally here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 candle breakout rally. This last selling candle right here, guys. Boom. That's my starting point. Now let's drop down the 4-hour time frame. Let's focus on the structure on the way down. I mean, on the 4-hour time frame, we only have one pullback, and it's right here. Break a structure, clean break a structure to the downside, and then my change of character happens right here. So if I'm looking at this, I'm also looking for an inverted head and shoulder around the same area. So again, whenever the market wants to come down here, I'm focusing on the pullbacks. Break a structure. Where's my change of character line? Right here. Market's continuing to make structure, maybe consolidates. Awesome. Drops down even lower. Break structure. Cool. Let's go ahead and mark that up. Market pulls back. Break structure to the downside. Awesome. Cool. Let's go ahead and mark that up too. Awesome. Glad you asked that. So I was waiting for someone to say something. Notice every time the market continues to drop down, we adjust. Market drops down, break structure. So now we need to adjust. Boom. The market drops down even lower. Only thing we could do is adjust. Market drops lower. Awesome. Let's adjust here. And then boom, we adjust our change of character line. Now, Jason, as soon as the market breaks and closes above, what do we got here, bro? What do you think just happened? Change of direction. Yes, in order to move the change of character line, we need to break the structure. Yes. So let's go ahead and go over that again. Notice we want to see structure on the way to the downside. So as the market continues to break structure, boom, maybe we consolidate, break structure to the downside. Awesome. Let's mark that up. BOS. So now my change of character line should be here. So if the market does want to change character, boom, buys are coming in early. Let's go ahead and start looking for buys, right? But if the market wants to continue going down, boom, break a structure. Awesome. Let's go ahead, readjust. And since we had a new break of structure, we need to continue moving our change of character line. Makes sense. Because if the market wants to go ahead and buy now, boom, buys are coming in early. Let's go ahead and start looking for buys. Boom. Market starts to consolidate. Awesome. Cool. That's what the markets do. Break a structure to the downside. But now since we had a new break of structure, we need to continue our change of character. So as soon as we get this change of character, Jason, what do you think we're looking to do? Once we get this move, boom, these buys are solid. These buys came in clutch. I needed these buys. Thank you, market. But what do you think we're looking to do now, bro? The market just gave us a change of character. You think we're going to be looking for more sells, or you think we're going to start looking for buys now? Buys. Cool. With this example here, where's my left shoulder? Let's go. My breakage structure will always be my left shoulder, guys. That's why I'm telling you. Let's go. That's too big. That's not the whole thing isn't my left shoulder, guy. Come on. But the breakage structure, guys, will be my left shoulder. That's why it's super important that you guys mark that up. Like I promise you, the more you guys mark it up, it's gonna be so easy to find your inverted head and shoulders. Even if the market continues to go down. If the market continues to go down, hey, it's okay. There's nothing we can do about that, guys. Market drops lower. Cool. We had a new breaker structure. Let's go ahead and identify. And since we had a new breaker structure, let's move our change of character line. Now, as soon as we get the change of character, boom, buys are in order. But where is my shoulder now? Where's my left shoulder now, guys? Let's go. Let's go. My new shoulder is now here. So we're ready. Market, come back for me, bro. I ain't gonna miss you. We're taking out the highs. 1 to 3 minimum, right? Practice 1 to 3 minimum. But once the market comes back, we are looking to take these buy opportunities and continue with the bullish trend. I hope that helps, guys. I really do. Right? I really, really do. Does anybody have any questions regarding anything I just broke down right now? I mean, really, does anybody have any questions regarding anything that we just broke down in the USDJPY? Because
Yeah,
man,
Vinny, what's up?
what's up, bro?
So every time you go for a change of character and looking for a starting point, it's always 3 candles of the same color, and then you take the starting point trade.
For me, it doesn't have to be 3 candles. I'm just looking for a defined break of structure. Now on a lower time frame, like if you're like on the 15-minute and lower, I wouldn't mind 3 candles. But like for the 1 hour, 4 hour daily time frame, I've seen a lot of just 1 hour. I'm sorry, 1 candle change of characters and break of structures that give nice movement.
E-
But
e-
so
Even if that includes like a huge institutional candle.
like if the change of character was the institutional candle,
Yeah.
I mean that would be eight. Wait, give me an example. Do you have an example on you?
No, I
You're
don't.
talking about an institutional upside, and then you're looking for like a 1 or 2 candle change of character. Is that what you mean?
Yeah. So instead of like let's say for example, the 3 candle, like of the same color, it's just one huge candle.
If it's one huge candle and it breaks and closes below my zone, I'm definitely looking at that. Now I want that candle to match one time frame up. So let's say you're on the 15-minute, you want that candle to be on the 1 hour too. You want a defined close, right? And that also goes like it's a great question, by the way. That's a great question. So let's do this. Let's let's hope everybody understood this, right? So now we're moving on. Let's fade this out. Oh, not delete it. All right, cool. So now look, market's heading down now, right? Now, depending on what time frame you're looking at, this is important because when you're looking at, let's say, the 15-minute, oops, there are 4 15-minute candles in 1 hour, right? So let's just say we have, boom, a 1 hour, I'm sorry, one candle on the 15-minute that looks like this. Now, on the 15-minute, this whole setup looks like it's ready to rock. You're like, all right, cool. Let's go ahead. We're looking at this as my shoulder now. So once the market comes back up here, we're looking to go ahead and change character. I'm sorry, and sell. Does that make sense? Because we got this one candle change of character, we're looking to take this now as an opportunity, right? But make sure you go up to that 1 hour time frame because that 1 hour time frame, that might have been the start of that 1 hour. Does that make sense? So then the next candle, maybe looking something like this, coming right back up and taking its sweet time. Something like this. So boom, we have hour and 30, hour and 45. So now look, on the 15-minute, it looks like it's coming back up to this entry so we can sell off, right? But on the 1 hour time frame, you know what that looks like? Looks like this. Looks like this. Looks like a candle crawling right back up to where it started. That's what it looks like. Does that make sense, guys? So you really have to be careful with just trusting one time frame because trust me, I have done this is how you save some losses too. Trust me, guys, you want a defined, solid change of character. So if you see this on the 1 hour, hey, cool. Or I'm sorry, yeah, if you see it on the 1 hour, cool. Let the 4 hour give you another confirmation, right? Because hey, there are four 1 hour candles in the 4 hour. Right? So the same thing can happen. Boom, 1 hour candle drops. Cool. You're looking at this 1 hour setup like, hey, this thing is ready to give me change of character, come back up to this right shoulder, and we're dropping here, baby. Dropping it like it's hot. Dropping it like it's hot. But you go up to the 4 hour time frame and you're like, oh dang, the 4 hour just started. You're like, shit. So now the next 3 hour candles really determine what the real move is going to be, right? If the market comes back up and now we're 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour. We're 3 hours into that 4 hour candle and it's starting to look like this. That change of character to the downside, that sell we're looking for, is probably not the one we're looking for, right? But now, if this uh 1 hour candle is literally the last hour of this 4 hour candle and it's both looking like this, you're like, all right, bet G, bet because look, you have maybe, one drop, consolidation, oops, consolidation, or maybe like a doji candle, whatever the case, right? So now we're 3 hours in. We're 3 hours into that 4 hour candle. Come on, bro. Oh my goodness, I'm everywhere right now. Right? 3 hours into that 4 hour candle. Now, as soon as that last hour drops red, and it's looking like this on the 4 hour time frame, that's looking super, super nice. Does that make sense? I believe was that Daniel or Jason who asked that question?
It was me, bro.
Yeah, so does that make sense?
Yep. Yes, it did.
Awesome.
Appreciate
Awesome.
it.
Yeah, so I do trust one candle, solid breakouts, but they definitely have to line up with one time frame up. Trust me, I've gotten got with that shit too many times to trust just one time frame. Trust me. Trust me, fam. Let's see. What is the smallest time frame you think you should go or we should go? Let's see. I mean, it all depends, right? If you can see a setup on the time frame you're looking at, you really have to drop lower in order to find, like, if you already see something, boom, that's your higher time frame analysis. So you can count that as one time frame. Now, if you're looking to catch a snipe, like if you're okay with this being your leverage, I mean, personally, I would be okay with this being my leverage or my trade setup on the 4 hour time frame. This is pretty nice, in my opinion. But if you want it, let's say you're like, you know what, bro, I don't like risking 68 pips. You know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say, well, you know what? Grow up. One, grow up. And two, I'm gonna say, you know what? Drop down to a lower time frame. It's okay. 68 pips isn't for everybody. And I get it, trust me. I just like higher time frames. Um, that way I don't have to look at the charts when I'm working, to be honest. But if you like the lower time frames, let's say this is the 1 hour. Cool. As the market drops down here, Angie, drop down to the 15-minute. Drop down and mark up your BOSs. Now, as soon as we get this change of character on that 15, as soon as we get this change of character on the 15, make sure you go back up to that one time frame up higher to make sure this is an actual confirmation. Does that make sense? You don't have to drop too low. Like you never really do, honestly, in my opinion, unless you're trying to catch the move of the day. Like, you know what? It's Thursday. I'm trying to catch the move of the day, baby. It's Monday. I'm trying to catch the move of the day, baby. Like you really don't have to drop down to a lower time frame unless you want to catch smooth of the day. If you're trying to catch smooth of the week or the month, then you're really just waiting for the market to come back. As soon as it's in there, it can drop down to a time frame or two lower, get a little bit of tighter entry, and then we can start rocking with that. But I mean, if you're, and it all goes back to what trader you are, right? Are you impatient? You want moves to happen faster? Maybe you stick to the 1 hour and lower. 1 hour being your higher time frame bias, and the lower time frames being your entry. If you're intraday, maybe you're sticking with 1 hour to the 4 hour. You know, maybe the 1 hour being the lowest time frame, or maybe even 15-minute being the lowest time frame for entry. You know, just to be a little bit accurate. But yeah, you don't ever think you have to go lower to catch better or to catch more. Like, trust me, the lower the time frame, there's going to be more setups, so you're going to be indulged to participate in the market more, meaning you're going to risk your account more times than not. You know what I'm saying? Not that's not to say you can't take, win those opportunities. Just, take that with a grain of salt. I would say the 1 hour time frame is perfect. One to the 15 to the 4 hour. You know, like markets, there's not gonna be setups every day, clean ones, especially with forex pairs. So and honestly, you never have to rush them. The 4 hour down to the 15 is perfect because the 15-minute structure is pretty much the 1 hour structure. Like it's not too far off. Like what you're seeing here is just a little slightly less detail. You know what I'm saying? And then usually that's almost the same structure on the 4 hour. So like it's very similar. So 4 hour down to the 15 is pretty solid. I wouldn't, be too aggressive other than that. That way you can see the market, see the things work, and start to understand how the market's moving. But yeah, I got you, mi amigos. I got you. Anybody have any questions before we get off the call tonight? Let me know. Let me know any questions before we get off. I appreciate you for participating, guys. Um, definitely makes the calls go by um a lot quicker. It makes them more. There's just have more weight behind it. Everybody's getting a part of it and whatnot. So, hey, everything's blurry. Come on, Miguel.
Turn it off and turn it on.
Come on, Miguel. Fix your boy, bro.
Run your laptop. Turn it on and then turn it off.
I don't know. I don't know. It is what it is. But
Here, bro. The lid right here.
oh, bro. I don't know why I was pressing the audio
There you go.
with confidence too. I was just
You muted. You muted.
We can't hear you.
You're muted, Vinny.
yeah. What would I do without you guys, bro? What would I do without Miguel? What would I do without you guys? I swear. Crazy work. But guys, yeah, this Monday, if you guys are in Cali, you better see you guys on Monday. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, fam. Right? You guys are gonna have access to Oren and Mike at the same place. Guys, nobody would have thought that would happen. I'm gonna be real with you guys. Nobody thought that was gonna happen. I promise you guys, right? You guys have access. So if you guys don't take advantage, man, that is crazy. Crazy work. Because a lot of people have questions and a lot of people want to level up, and you guys they're coming to your state. Maybe not be your city, but hey, I'm taking long drives to go meet some people. Right. So and trust me, it's always worth it when you take advantage. Don't come and don't have questions. If you're gonna come out here, yeah, it's cool to train with these guys. It's cool to get some live feedback and stuff, but man, come with some questions, man. That's the best thing you can do. Bug the out of them. Trust me, when I met up Oren and Mike, bro, Mike had no option. He was in a P600 boot camp. So like I was like, hey Mike, what's good, bro? Come kick it this way. And Oren, I had to pick him up from the or from the airport, so he was stuck with me too. But telling you guys, man, you guys only have so many hours with these guys, throughout the year. Think about that. Throughout the year, they're only on go live so many hours throughout the day, throughout the week. and in your face. How many times are going to be in your face throughout the year? Not very often. So take advantage of that time, guys. Right. With that being said, levels calls Monday. It may be with somebody else because I will be at the VIP experience. So we will see about that, but I will keep you updated. But other than that, guys, man, I hope to see you guys Monday. And man, let's get it. See you guys.